movie.
Definitely an essential.
You said beforehand you had a review.
Yes,
you wanted to
I
read
would
us.
like to, if it's all right, I want to read you something. Vincent Canby is a very well-known and very well-respected
New York Times.
New York Times. And when the picture came out, he said some good things, but at the beginning of it, it's a backhanded compliment if there ever was one, and it's illustrative of the time, I think. He says, "Don't be put off by reports that Alice doesn't live here anymore is a woman's picture, which makes the movie sound as if it were going to be terribly solemn and humorless, perhaps even a little chauvinistic about women's rights. Dramatized Gloria Steinem, it's not." How's
Wow,
that for
yeah.
a backhanded comment? And then it goes back, and then he goes to say it's funny, it's boisterous, it's clearly the woman's point of view. But it was so illustrative of what he was really feeling about women's films.
Right.
I feel rather incensed that he would write that.
Right.
But it is a wonderful film. It really shows, I think, in an accurate way, the strength of women's friendship and leaning on each other. That other films, even in the films in the 30s, certainly The Women in 39 wasn't saying that.
No.
It was saying that women were not to be trusted.
Right.
And this is, I think, more accurately about how women lean on each other and laugh with each other and how foul-mouthed they are with each other.
Right.
So many wonderful performances, and there's young Jodie Foster.
Yes, indeed. Early Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
And then right after this, didn't she do Taxi Driver for
yes.
Scorsese again?
Marty Scorsese goes from this to Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
I wish he'd come back and do this again, but with older women, Marty. With older women.
You got that, Marty? Anyway, it's such an interesting movie, and interesting to know that she kind of had to spearhead it to make it happen.
She made it happen. She went to Marty Scorsese. She won the Academy Award for it, which rightfully so. But I read a lot of the reviews that they gave Ms. Burstyn, and I just found myself being incensed that they felt it so necessary to be so backhanded.
Or assuming that if it was about women, it had a negative connotation to it.
Yeah, but I think that attitude, you know, perseveres.
Yeah. Well, not with all the films, so let's move on and see some more.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a preview of our essential film that we have coming up next week. The Hustler, 1961.
Certainly with this movie, you see the influence of the Actors Studio on film.
This film was nominated for 9 Academy Awards, won 2 of them.
It's Paul Newman. He brings something very much Paul Newman to everything he does.
Hello and goodbye.
Everything about this movie clicks. From 1961, The Hustler. That's next Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can find out more at tcm.com/essentials. Thanks for joining us for The Essentials.
Tonight on Turner Classic Movies, Shirley Knight has a ticket to ride in The Rain People. Then Janet Leigh builds a new life in One is a Lonely Number. And Paul Dale has man-sized dreams, and It's a Small World.